Ephraim, come in. Ephraim, come in. How do you copy me now? Copy. I've had a lot of static on my radio. I'm on a handheld. Is there any update on the Madaj? Copy that. Thank you very much. Sounds like the wild dogs have actually gone into Magnoletti, so I think that's why I've been getting a lot of static, because see the range on the radios is a lot less. So unfortunately, it doesn't sound like they're heading this way. As I say, if anything changes, we'll definitely see if we can catch up with them. I'm just going to try the other side of the dam, otherwise, so we'll go back to the original plan. Found some more tracks actually just on this side of the road. Unfortunately, it's the worst part to try and track on. That's why you have your tracker sitting opposite. Well, that's one of the reasons. So if you do have a tracker, it tends to sit on that side. Obviously it doesn't block your view, but also you can see that side of the road, because this is pretty much out of your line of sight. That's why it's quite handy just to try and drive up and down the same road sometimes, because you do miss things. I have found the line tracks coming out, so they actually crossed over the dam, came down this little walkway here, but as I say, there's nothing this side, both on that side. As I say, there's that one set that comes up, turn around and go back again, and that's possibly the set that came off the road, and so that's why we're getting two sets walking back down the road. I say it's weird. It's not really making a lot of sense. I say these animals, or the birds, seem to be pretty relaxed as well. The antelope around, not really worrying too much, so I do think they have crossed over into the south again. So we just need a Dacron camera, and we literally would have had all the antelope that we can possibly see in this area, that we regularly would see in this area. Unless I'm missing one. If I am, guys, please let me know. So my brain hasn't completely woken up yet. Sorry? Steenbok ran across the road. I suppose we haven't had a nice view of the Steenbok. Okay. But I say it's not to say that those lines won't come back over. Could be that they come over tonight. I think Ephraim and someone else is following up on the leopard tracks. It does look like the leopard did cross through the drainage line and went towards Central, Hyena Road, Gary, Cookline area, so they trying to follow up on those tracks. So I think we'll go through onto Vulture's Nest, see where those rhino tracks went. If they find the leopard, then we'll be able to see if we can go and join them. Amazing, I'm just seeing so much more activity even from mongoose. Seeing some civet tracks this morning as well. Civet tracks, you're looking at something of this sort of size. African civet. Chim spot batters. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. And obviously we're going to start listening out for the cuckoos. And they should be making their way back soon. So just before I went on leave, I thought I heard a classes cuckoo. She says, Mikey, Mikey, Mikey. One of my favourite calls, the black cuckoo, says, I'm so sad, I'm so sad. And a very famous Hoot-May Throat, which is the red-chested cuckoo. I'll definitely be hearing that one quite a lot. And they're just as a typical bush sound as the Cape turtle dove. They work harder. Work harder, work harder. Most of them are intra-African migrants, so they actually fly towards the central part of Africa, come back here to breed. There's actually 3 families of birds that are like the cuckoo, and they actually parasitise other birds, so they lay their eggs in other birds' nests. Got the cuckoos, but the Birchall's cuckoo is actually, cuckoo is part of the cuckoo family. The Birchall's cuckoo does make a nest and rears its own chicks. So not all the family parasitise nests. When you have the widers, some of them also parasitise birds, and they tend to be more specific in who they go for. So the cuckoos, a lot of them will have quite a number of birds they'll go and lay the eggs in the nests. The red-crested cuckoo has got something like 24 hosts. So they have a number of birds they can choose from. Something like pintail wider only has one, maybe two hosts it goes for. Sweet waxbill is one of them, so the pintail wider, where you find sweet waxbills, you should be able to find a pintail wider. But the family all the birds of the family that parasitize are the honeyguides. Will go and lay eggs in the birds' nests. You might actually be able to hear the greater honeyguide. I love that call as well. It says Victor, Victor, Victor. Yep. The Scottish accent. Pocket rhinos. Where did you guys go? Nobody's tried this road yet. Here are the rhino tracks. So just a few bird calls for you guys to listen out to around by the waterhole as we're going into summer. So it's always a little bit more easier if you can put words to the calls as well. It helps you to remember them, or certainly does me. Wow, rhino party. Looks like there's three rhinos. Crashing rhino. Last station with the Grove Town. Copy, I can join you. Thanks. The guys have just found Gorilla at the little dam. Say that one of the pimpans was with her. Pimpan meaning youngster. Possibly one of the boys was with her. So I'm going to continue that way. Bathmere Road at the moment. Still got these rhino tracks ahead of me. One thing I have learnt about the rhinos in this area, they like to walk in circles. So the tracks do look pretty fresh, but again, there's not really much wind down here. I think that was the leopard tracks this morning. Just goes to show they did move quite far actually. Okay, looks like the Rhino tracks on it have come back on. Obviously something nice here. I've actually seen rhinos sort of deviate off the road and go and scratch themselves in a tree, or there's a nice patch of grass and they'll sort of mill around there and then they'll come back onto the road again. And the rattling sister cola. Quite a way, all the way down Bathmere Road. Looks like they cut through the bush here. So they have been spending a lot of time on pipeline and on pipeline, so it looks like that's where they deviated off the road. They may come back out onto the road at some stage. Zebra activity as well. So there's been a few rolling around in the dust. Just taking a good look out for any grey shapes moving here in the bush here. Let's see if we can come back here. Find any more signs of them. Yeah, looks like they just come out this side, crossed over. There we go. On the road there, but I think we'll just deviate a little bit. So somewhere around here is where Crueller's making away. Aircraft come in. What's the best approach? Is Ingray still around Buffelshoek? I've just come on to Central from Drakensberg now.
Yeah, what depends. What depends towards the Nyala North. Because the Ingala is able to get over.
Can you copy? So I think she's still by Brookleswick down, going down towards Nyala Road. So probably better off taking Quarry Pan Road rather than going around. It also gives us another opportunity just to carry on following these rhino tracks as well to see where they head off. And they continue up. So we'll keep following these then. It looks like they've actually walked over the top of some old tracks. So at the moment this seems to be the normal route. Like I say, they're very routine animals, so if you can get to learn the routine in one area, it will start to help you out as to where best to look for them. Then once you get used to it, they change their routine as the season changes. Circumstances change. So finding the best grazing areas, it will change. Because if they visit the same ones over and over again, then the grazing is going to decrease quite dramatically.
Now meet on the southern side of the foot.
Sure. Sounds like both boys are there. I can't believe all three are together again. Apparently all three of them are lying together. Wow, and Yummy Jordan's with them now as well. It's when you wish you could fly. Well, we have where everybody's been hanging out, apparently. It looks like these guys might actually make their way towards the dam. Moving into quite thick bush through there. I don't know, can we get a quick look at them through there? Let me just see if we go a bit forward and see. There's some more elephants. A little bit further on. It's not a great view of them at the moment. There we go. It's a little bit better here. Standing by?
Yeah, sir, I think the best goes to Public Dam. I have to roll across the Tonga heading west. It's intriguing with the Lalapans in the marching.
Copy, thanks Ephraim. Are you still wanting to booger them? I've just bumped into some and Love, if you want a little bit more time.
I guess I've been over it.
Copy that. Yeah, I've just found some and Love here on Guaripan, just to the south of Nyala Road North.
Okay, copy, Zambi.
Affirmative.
Okay, copy. Yeah, I'll be standing by for you for those over here.
Copy, thank you so much. I think we'll make our way there and head back towards the Love after that then.
Okay, copy.
Catch 22. I want to be able to stay with these elephants, but I think seeing Yambilio Dam with the two boys, it would be so nice to actually see them. So I think we'll see if we can try and have a quick look at them and then come back and try and spend a bit of time with the elephants. It looks like, this is the female with the collar on. So she's having a different decision to what I've just made. She's going to carry on up the road as well. See if we can get a little bit closer to her. Say again, it'd just be so nice to split myself in two at this stage. We can have a split screen, one on the elephants, one on the leopards. Okay, here comes the little youngsters. I see them too well at the moment. I think they're going to cross the road in front of us here. It's like a small group. And I wonder if this is the group that has the female with no tusks and one with only one tusk who charged us a while ago. So I do remember she was with a female that was collared. There seems to be quite a few more just to the right of us. I can see. Yeah. Hey, lady. Hello, lady. Hello. I don't think they're going to move too far from here. From come in. Yeah, I'm slowly making my way towards you. I've got a bit of a roadblock at the moment, but I will be there shortly.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I think the best approach is just coming right in front of the dam.
Confirm the northern side through the Scrovenine.
Yeah, because the other Shinkovali is from us north. Yeah, we right over the Shinkovali is from more east. We're just in front of the dam here. Just coming in the northern side.
Copy. I'm going to be coming in from Guaripan side, so I just need to go through the Scrovenine on to the north. Is that correct? See them, they're still on the road. Here's the nail. You're alright, mister. I actually read quite an awesome book while I was on leave, The Elephant Whisperer. And it really just brought home to me how much or how little we actually really know about elephants. And obviously just the communication, and so if you want a good read about African animals, especially the elephants, it is a fantastic read. That's The Elephant Whisperer. And it's all about a guy who takes in an elephant herd who've been upset by humans, and they keep breaking out, and he actually starts to try and understand them and their problems, and he actually is able to settle the herd into understanding that, you know, not all humans are bad. To some watcher taking that trio. Okay, well, we'll come back. Please stay here. So Ephraim is waiting for us. So we'll see if we can come back and spend some time, but it's so nice to see Yambili all done with the two boys and still around. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. the rest of the word up there. It's all dotted all over. I don't know if Hula's still with them. She is. She did move west apparently. Obviously, the two boys are coming up for 2 years in November. 2 years old. With the 3 boys are still there. So with this being a second vehicle, I don't know how it will take to us joining the other vehicle. Soon find out. That I'm just coming up to Buffersook Dam now, so hopefully I'll get visual of it. Okay, so here's the dam. It did say that one of the boys was moving south. There's some mongoose calling, so he is, I think he's coming down this way. Looks like the elephants are in here. Drinking. He said, oh, okay, so he's there. He's on the northern side. Ephraim, I think I've got your visual.
Yeah, currently you can turn around from this side because one, it is the northern side of the dam and the dam. Somebody is heading more southwest.
So one one's on the northern side of the dam. I confirm you've got visual from where you are.
Yeah, I think this one is somewhat thin. This time you can just disable the northern part of the dam.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Able. He's over here somewhere. One of the boys went southwest. Sounds like he went down and around. I'm struggling to see. It should be on this side, he said.
From there, we must come from the eastern side of the dam. Even from a cooling dome there.
He's in here somewhere.
Take the shortcut, that link road, to come on the inside of the dam, towards the mud. Because one is Malazi, one is on the southern side, follows the dam, some of the shutting here, not the country like that again. Okay, thanks.
I think I know which shortcut he's talking about. Efron, confirm, is it better if I take the little 2-track towards the north of the dam or to come back where you are?
Yeah, sorry, you can go north, take far break, and other eastern Salvador, Tonga, I think, put up every there. But I must try to look at this other one here, other side of the mud.
Okay, copy. Going here. So it's difficult to actually understand exactly where they are saying. But I've not seen the other vehicle just yet. Have you seen a vehicle yet?
How many more there? Just one more one out. Keep coming. I will look at this other one again. Yeah, you can enjoy.
Okay, let's see.
This bar. other side of the dam, just on the side, follow through. Those are the things that can help go out. They can approach you, go around here. I don't know where you are now. Right? Okay, try to go around. Get that out.
Oh, he just walked off?
Yeah, there were three together.
Oh, crap.
One's gone there, one's gone.
Oh, sure. Okay, we'll see if we can catch up with him this side. And that was Yumbi. There it is. See if I can. Okay, if he stays there, let's see if we can go in. Okay, so they were all together, and they took all different directions. There he is. It's going to be quite difficult for us to see him. Okay, I think we might be able to see him through here. We're getting through there. Sorry? Forward. Say when? It's amazing how quickly a sighting can change. So going from all three males together, from all splitting off in different directions. And apparently they've had enough of people looking at them, I think. The Yambili Dan was with them. I'm trying to see, this looks to me that it is. Did he go up? Okay. So this is in Duna? Oh, okay, I thought... Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll see if we can drive. So Abel's just telling me that this is one of the boys, that Yambili Jordan is possibly in the bush just where we are, but out of sight. He said he walked off. Let's say it's quite a big, probably called Donga here. So can't quite tell who it is at the moment. There seems to be some confusion. If this is Mishu and Induna, he reckons it's Mishu. But I think Ephraim just said that Mishu walked off and he was the leopard that walked off to the south. Sorry? Yeah, you can see the 3 spots. Okay. That one I didn't know. Sorry? I can't see it. I have to believe you. So I thought this looked more like in Duna where he just turned around, and if you're saying that it's got the 3 spots, that's how you identify him. At the back of the head. So I think it was Mishu that went south. I've never noticed those 3 spots on the back of the head before.
Did you see them now?
No. Mm-hmm.
And the right side over here.
Okay. Never seen that one before. I'll have to have a look out for that. So I'm struggling to see it now. Yeah. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Try and see the family together again. Well, it seems as he's snoozing. Let's see if there's maybe a chance to see Ambili Jordan a little bit further around on this 2-track. I think for the last half an hour, say, well, we'll drive around and see if we can maybe head back to the elephants. If these guys are going to be busy sleeping. Sorry? I'll have to believe you. I'm struggling to see it. Just give it a minute. So it's just a little bit too steep to try and actually get down there on this side. We'll see, once Abel's finished moving, we'll see if we can move around. As I say, it's worth a try. We could have possibly have seen all of them together. That's why I didn't want to rush through the elephants too quickly. As I say, seems he's being a flat cat. We shall leave him for now, and hopefully, I think it's either Patrick or Mark that's presenting this afternoon. We'll be able to follow up on them. It is starting to warm up. You can start to feel a difference in the temperature. And cats can get quite lazy when it starts to get quite warm. So we'll keep looking out for Yambili. Also trying to look to see if there's a spot where we can actually get across, because it looks like it. actually quite a big donga here.
Jordania, dalla Francia, visto che Covanino lo stato di Stato da Covanino between SAST comes out
Copy that. Can I join you? I'm just behind you.
Look northeast, more south from my mobile, you can see Jordana is moving south. You can come from the other side, east of the Jera, you can Bunga also moving.
Okay, copy. I'll see if I can come around. Oh, I've got his visual. There's Jambili. He's not running off, but he is certainly moving. Let's see if I can actually go around onto the road and just see if we can see him, because he's actually moved off into the bush there. The road isn't too far off. Copy, making my way around. Thank you. Up with him.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I let you one. My daughter also come back more west. Look at the drainage line is falling there, my fancy.
Do you have visual of him still, or not able? There you go.
Yeah, the English is a lot of fancy.
A negative, it was Fambring more into the Shkovanin again.
Let us go to the drainage line.
On the southern side, he was coming through the Shkovanin. I'm just trying to relocate at the moment.
I'll take a bit. And also that young one is heading to the east inside the jungle. Thank you very much, David.
Quite a big donga here as well. As we came onto the road, he was moving through here, so we should be able to pick him up here. I'll say he didn't run, which was a great start, but he certainly doesn't like two vehicles. wasn't as close to the road as what we thought. I can hear the squirrels shouting, so maybe... he's actually further that side. Ephraim, come in. Ephraim, come in. Do you have visual from where you are?
I think I move over the...
Ah, there. Listen. I've just got visual. He's just come out the donga, just to the left, probably about 30, 40 meters from my mover. He's coming out onto your side of the donga. If you want to follow the donga through, you should be able to get a visual of him. Okay, I'm just going to see if we can follow it through here. Oh, he's such a beautiful male. Here you go. He's just opposite my mover. If you've got visual of my mover, he's just opposite it now. Get in there. Come on, boy, come back through here. See, much fatter neck than on Induna. But Induna's actually getting a thicker neck. Actually saw the muscles on his neck there. Okay, I'm going to move forward again, see if we can pick him up again. Welcome to anybody joining us. You can see we're busy following one of the male leopards that are in the area. My name's Tara, I'm your guide this morning. Alex is trying to get some nice shots for you, which can prove quite difficult when you've got an animal on the move, but it looks like he might come through here. Okay, I'm just going to stay here and let him come to us. I'm going to let him come to us. He's just here. What I'm hoping is if he comes out into the front here, then we're going to have a clear view here. Or he might just lie down. Just move forward in a minute. Can you see him through there or not? Sorry? No. Do you have visual? Yeah, Mbili, you're done. As I say, unfortunately, having more than one vehicle, he doesn't seem to like it too much. But as I say, he's actually just walking. He's not really putting much of a speed on. But maybe it might rub off on him the fact that his sons are quite relaxed around the vehicles. So he might just pick up some good habits. I've lost visual of him now. But with Ephraim still going forward, I think I'm going to leave him. Because he was picking up a little bit of speed, just as I was saying that he was walking quite slowly into the bush. So I think we're going to leave him, since Ephraim is on that side. Managed to get a quick glimpse of him, at any rate. Let's cross through there. Do you have visual, Ephraim? Copy. I'm gonna pull out, and yeah, if you wanna clamber after him, I'll see if I can maybe clamber around towards the donga where the other Dodo was. So you can see, sort of, as he was marking his territory there, and scraping his feet, I say the vehicle coming on the other side, he sort of was looking at it and kind of looked away, and you can see he wasn't overly happy. Time has run away with us this morning. Always the way. Some days you just need to have like 4 or 5 hours. I think we've done extremely well for our antelope this morning though. I say, the only one we didn't catch on film was the Laker. All the others. One last go. We'll see if he comes out onto the road here. And he kinda doesn't want to do that. Looks like he's coming out. Saying he's still inside. Am I going to disturb him if I come down a bit further?
I can try to come close by.
I don't want to disturb him too much, but if he's relaxed a little bit. He's showing the vehicle. Oh, there he is. He's just into the tree there. I can't see him. I can just see his spotted body. You see him through the trees there. Is this Yambili? Is this Yambili? Or did Yam... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sure. She fambered, hey? Sure. Okay. Are you wanting to go this side? Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. Sharp. Unfortunately, we have run out of time to go back and see if we can try and find the elephants again. But this is good. He's actually sitting down, and there's 2 vehicles here. So this is very good progress. So going from he was a bit uncomfortable to picking a spot, but it could be that he doesn't feel threatened because he's just sitting behind a bush, whereas where he was a little bit more out in the open. So Karula went west, along with, by the sounds of it, Mishu. And Duna, we also saw, after we left him, he also moved west. So they may be making their way back towards the dam, so it's certainly going to be worth having a look at the dam during the day. You squeeze by. Okay.
Only Homo sapiens Afrikaans.
That's it. For sure, right? Enjoy it. Okay. Well, we'll see. It looked like they could actually see his face from where they were, so I'm going to move forward and just see if we can see his face. Come on, Ganda, work with me here. See him through that a bit more. What's that? There we go, we can see his face. Beautiful. Such a handsome cat. You see why Karula likes him. And again, the more exposed he becomes to the vehicles, the more likely he will be to settle down around them. And by all intents and purposes, by what I've heard from other guides, this is a vast improvement. When they first saw him, he would run away from vehicles. So as I say, hopefully the behaviour from the boys and the behaviour from Karula and coming into contact with vehicles a lot more, he's actually realising they're not a bad thing. They don't really do anything to him, so he doesn't need to worry about us too much. I wonder if he's also going to make his way off to the west. And as Jambili melts into the bush, what a wonderful way to say goodbye. And a wonderful morning, an absolute fantastic way to start the first day back at work. It is wonderful. How can you call this work? Absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed the drive as much as I did. As I say, with all the antelope, a brief look at the elephants, and obviously a brief look at the leopards as well. But it's been a wonderful morning here. Thank you very much for joining me, and hope you can join us again at 3 o'clock Central Africa time for our next live safari. And until then, hopefully you'll be able to watch the dam. I think these leopards might make their way there. These do seem to be walking in that direction, so you never know, there might be some action today. So definitely keep a tune in if you can around the dam. Supiwa is going to be there to help you guys out there as well. I should be chatting with you as well. But for myself and the rest of the crew, take care and bye for now. Thanks for watching.